All right, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good day today. We are back with more Mega Man 1 Retro Achievement hunting. We have gotten most of the lion's share of the set completed already, but we still got 6 more to go, and oh boy, we're in for a very fun time tonight, or today. It is not night quite yet. But, if I'm gonna get a day off, I might as well make the most of it. Anyway, yeah, for those that caught last week's stream, you may notice that I have the 9 lives achievement. Went ahead and got that off camera just because it was, well, going through Gutsman stage like 7 times, and I didn't think that made for good entertainment value. So, just went ahead and did that. But yeah, so quickly break down what we are going for today. We still have to do the Chivos for beating the copy robot without taking damage, doing Wily Castle Stage 4 without the magnet beam, without dying, and without pressing select, clear Wily Stage 2 using only the Mega Buster, beat the game with only the Mega Buster, Super Arm, and Magnet Beam, beat the game without using any continues, and beat the game without dying. So probably around like 3 to 4 playthroughs. I think we can do that. So I think for this round, I'm going to start with the beat the game using only Mega Buster, Super Arm, and Magnet Beam, and anything we get along the way, we'll just kind of roll with it. Oh. I love Windows 11. There we go. I'm also going to lower the volume on the game. For some reason, it's like strangely loud on my end. I could probably do that in my own volume mixer. One sec. Okay, that's much better for me. So, I think the route will be start with Gutsman, go to Elecman, and then do all the harder stages first. So, Iceman to get the footholders out of the way, and work backwards. Nope. Oh, that's strange. I didn't realize the triggers actually set a specific, shader. Let me fix that. I kind of hate this one. I prefer the default. Wait, what? Man, did RetroAchievement, or not RetroAchievements, RetroArch just not save any of my preferences? That's lame. Okay, so yeah, that should be Turbo A, that should be A, should be B, and that should be Turbo B. Okay. RetroArch is a mess. Oh, I completely agree. I genuinely didn't understand how to use this until like maybe a week or 2 ago. Oh! Well, that's a reset. And this is why we are doing Gutsman first, aside from the fact we need it for the Thunder Beam. Though the alternative method is we go for Elecman first, then go back to the stage again to get the thunder, or to get the magnet beam, since those also break blocks, but, oh wait, no, we can't, because we can't use it. Right, never mind. All roads lead down, I guess. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. That's what I needed, more caffeine in my veins. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Should be pretty much home free. Prefer having the firestorm for these guys, but... Oh! Not the worst thing in the world. Okay. I don't think we can get the one up. Yeah, nah. Darn. Okay. Good RNG on the big eye, and on to the boss. And I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but it feels like Gutsman is easier with the Buster than actually trying to kill him with his weakness. Coming from someone who has probably had to fight this jackass at least 10 times. Alright, onto a leg. Okay, pretty clean first screen. Oh. Alright, got through the ladder with those nerds. Remember that the eye stalks are, in fact, hitboxes. 2, 3. This screen is fun. I think I'll take the right path since we have the super arm. I'm gonna just ignore most of the fun spine jumps there. Cool. Okay. Now for the fun part. So... turn around, jump. Should position us right at the Lekman's face. And from there, it's just a matter of getting the pattern right. Okay. Slow and steady. Wait for him to do bunny ears. Nice. That's the hard part out of the way. Oh, the hard part in terms of the, Electman stage. Sorry, words were not coming to me there. Yeah. We can rest easy once we are done with Iceman, because then I can just kind of coast on the other 3 stages until we get to Wily 1. Oh. Okay, block set number 1 down. Oh! Nope. Remember the pat- oh, I can just do this. I can expend a little bit of juice. Okay. Hit that one up. Hey, Grizzly, how's it going? We are wrapping up the Mega Man 1 Chivo set. Currently doing the, only required, special abilities challenge to beat the game. And anything that we get while doing it is just a happy bonus. Okay. So Iceman is another one of those bosses that can kill us in 3 hits if we're not careful, so absolute concentration. I also like to not shoot while I'm jumping when going between those shots, just because it makes my hitbox a little bit more vague to assess. Okay. Iceman has always felt weirdly hard. Yeah, no, it's weaving between those shots that's the most difficult part of the fight. And the fact he does Electman damage is insane. That should be smooth sailing from here. It's the space between for me. It's like a real percent. Yeah. And again, like, if you are shooting while you're trying to get pot shots in an Iceman while you're actually trying to weave between those shots, it becomes a bit more tricky to determine where he can hit you since your arm doesn't count as the hitbox. Also, you got the stanky leg out, so that doesn't help either. Thanks, game. Yeah, no. I guess while I have a moment to just kind of yap, since I'm probably not going to need to use my brain too much for at least the main 6 stages. Yeah, no, I guess I'll just kind of talk about what I've been up to this past weekend. Yeah, so it turns out there was a trade show for, like, you know, trading cards and other collectibles and such on Saturday, so went to do that. Wasn't really much that was, you know, calling my name, you know, mostly just sports cards and Pokemon cards, of course. Did pick up a few, mostly Jirachis, just because I like Jirachi. So it was nice to get a few vintage stuff that was... Frankly, I don't think I spent more than 15 bucks on a card. And that was, like, one that was something I remembered from back when I was actually, you know, a little kid opening Pokemon cards. It was a Delta Species Milotic. I like the Delta Species cards. I wish it was cheaper to get those, because, oh my god, some of the prices on those things now. Nope. Oop. Ah. Okay. Do. But yeah, no, after that, what was it? Went to a wedding party for some family friends. It was nothing too exciting, just mostly people my other siblings knew about that I never really talked to, but had to be there for moral obligations, which is always a fun reason to go to any sort of event. So yeah, no, after Saturday, my ass was tired. Did you see One Piece is taking the shrink wrap off their boxes to help fight scalpers? I did, however, I don't know how they're going to enforce that, because I think it's a policy that they're only doing on, like, affiliated stores or whatever. Interesting to see how that'll play out. It still will not make me respect Monkey D. Luffy anymore. I don't know, I just don't really have the interest in One Piece. I don't know. I was more of a ninjas guy in the age-old debate of pirates versus ninjas myself. Okay, Bomb Man. Because you've got that kind of crappy part at the end of your level where everything becomes spikes. I don't know about One Piece, but pirates way over ninjas? I don't know, that sounds like loser talk to me, bud. What's a swashbuckler gonna do when he gets assassinated from a flying ninja star out from the shadows? Nothing, that's what. The unfortunate truth is that it really does get... Oh, hang on. These dudes. Ooh. It does actually get good after a while. It's just extremely long. Yeah, I don't have time for that. You gotta get my interest, like, early on if you want me to actually, you know, decide to keep watching. I abide by the 3-episode rule. They are called beaks. Okay. Isn't that like one of the localization names too? Like, you know, what was it, force beams and hot dogs and some such? Also, shoutouts to my favorite Roomba, the Gabiole. The Mega Man 1 enemy names. Yeah, they're great. Also, Killer Bullet. Okay, this is the part where I am going to forego the Buster and instead go for my toothpaste cannon. Oop. So fuck that screen in particular. I'm probably not going to need this life, but I might as well. Come on, just jump. There we go. All the Monster Hunter talk got me booting up Wilds to check out the new content. Ah. It's funny, I just randomly saw on like socials, I guess, so people have been complaining about Monster Hunter Wilds running like crap on their systems. Turns out it's because there's a check that runs every frame to see if you have the DLC. So if you have more of the DLC, the game inexplicably runs faster because it's not checking for those. And I guess someone modded out that problem, so now the game just runs better now. Oh. Regardless of it. If I'm not mistaken, that was an issue they had with, like, what was it, Dragon's Dogma or whatever? So no surprise that, Capcom is operating on spaghetti code. Again. Or maybe it's just some esoteric ploy to get people to buy the DLC. It comes with a free game optimization patch. Every time. Fixed by the same modder fixed Dogma 2. Yeah, no, that's how I remembered it. I'll boot up Monster Hunter for you on my 3DS to get the fixed ID. True. Again, it does remind me, I did, when I was getting, the ship, So, you know, I mentioned this before, but I ordered a, Ein Thor for, my handheld gaming fix these days, and, one of the things I did when, I got that order placed over Christmas break was back up every single one of my 3DS games that were on cartridge. So I need to load up the system at some point and check out Azahar to see if that works. The Thor looks really cool. Yeah, no, I'll have to show it sometime. It's honestly just really cozy to hold. I've mostly just been doing, like, you know, shitter emulated games on my system, and some of the, what was it, Game Hub, I think it's called, for Steam. Really cool that it actually syncs up with your cloud saves and your achievements, so I'm probably going to do that for a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, again, I need to take my game backups from my 3DS and, port them over to there. I mentioned that because one of the games that I did back up was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, so I need to play more of that. God, the urge to just go through the screen with Thunderbeam is very strong. Okay. Here. Get my light bulbs. Nope. Okay. And now my favorite little trick that I learned not too long ago. Assume you were doing the Buster Only... Yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the playthrough here. Now for my favorite little trick where I can just import a super arm block from outside and hand deliver it to Cutman like it's a like it's Domino's Pizza. Die. Yeah, no, you think you have, like, no window for error when it comes to killing him with his weakness. Turns out if you just don't care about taking damage in the hallway, you technically have 3 blocks. Alright, old man time. Yep, just gun it, gun it. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I don't know, we're about to find out. Ah, okay, run, 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 okay. I think what we're gonna do... No death shall not take me. Okay, now this part's gonna get me sweating a little. Oh, shit, okay. We might be cooked. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to do the no deaths achievement on a separate save. That's fine. Okay, scroll you on screen. Whoop. It's like, theoretically, I could have just done that, but meh. That part's a bitch. Okay. Well. Made it through. No light bulb for me, though. Bam. We doing a high jump or... Okay, long jump. Nope. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Fire pillar jump is really precise. Yeah. I could go for that. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wait. Oh, well. No, I can't, because I need the stupid elect beam for this one specifically. Thunder beam. Ah! Oh, I just realized I have to do Yellow Devil Buster only. That's gonna be fun. Shoutouts to the footholders. Hate these guys. Refreshing pause to recharge our literally everything. Well, I say literally everything. Actually, are really only 2 things, frankly, that we are legally allowed to use. Gotta be careful with the pause menu, because otherwise I could just casually invalidate my entire run if I'm not careful. I do kind of wish the super arm had more of a use than just, picking up specific blocks in the world, and maybe, like, for an extra additional cost, you can generate a block from thin air for you to throw instead of relying only on what the terrain has. I feel like that would have been a neat thing. Okay. Devil Boss. We are at a very strong disadvantage, but I will give it a scout's try. That's just rude. Let's see, here we go. I remember when achievements are attainable. Now, where game achievements are like, put 4 billion hours into this obscure minigame. God, I hate those specifically. Funny enough, I was debating on doing the Chivos for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, but it is quite literally just get every card you physically can and make every possible fusion, which is like, oh no. Absolutely fucking not. I have free time, I just don't have that kind of free time. Oh, come on. Game. What the fuck? Dude! Yellow Devil is quite literally the RNG check for the run. Let's see, Absolutely, also can say avoid most RPGs in general on RetroAchievement. Funny enough, I've been doing the Achievos for, Dot Hack Infection, since that's just something I've been meaning to play through casually anyway. Most of them are just literally do story and side content, and that's it. So, probably just gonna master that without even giving it a second thought. Literally just follow the game facts guide forehead. Oh, the dot hack ones are good. Multi-set just dropped for those two. If you're a psycho, you want to go for true 100%. Oh yeah, I kind of took a glance at what the subset was for that one. I was like, oh no. I might just avoid the subsets for now. Because that definitely seems like a true test of busy work in most cases. Mega Man 1 is literally just, are you Roa Mithril? Shit. So close. Been meaning to try out that series of PS2 Evergreen. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna lock in for just a... Well, I say just a minute. It really depends on how long the game will let me... Oh. Subsets are for Psychos and Mega Grinders, generally not worth it, but there are some fun ones that are more gimmicky. Ooh. I saw the one for Mega Man 2, like, made you do the skips to Wily Castle that soft-locked the game, which is very funny. It's like, I've done that casually before, but I don't know about having it specifically locked to an achievement. The one for Mega Man X4 befuddles me because I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Because I think one of them is literally, can you beat Iris before she fires her laser? Which, what do you do to facilitate that? I literally couldn't find a guide that would point me in the direction of being able to accomplish that. Unless I really need to do, like, X strats and do, like, saber canceling or some nonsense. You know, if Dr. Wily were actually smart, he'd make it to where the Yellow Devil can only spawn his eye up there. Yeah, like that. If Dr. Wily was smart, he'd make Spike Wall. Okay, yeah. Yellow Devil is slower than you remember? It's funny because it might even be like a matter of it being slower in later iterations, and you're just kind of, I don't know, used to the pattern or something. Because this feels normal to me. At least for Mega Man 1 Yellow Devil. Oh, what the fuck, dude? I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, one more shot. I can do that in however much of my meter I have left. Ooh. Hopefully. Maybe. Pretty please. God damn it! This thing does have, like, 5 different spaces where it can possibly go, right? What the fuck?! I'm going to crow myself. Oh, thank God. Dr. Wily was reading chat. No! I look at my Twitch subs and Dr. Wily is right there at the top. Okay. This is going to be a fun one. I'm going to try the Chivos that we're missing for this stage. So, let's see. I'm just going to read them real quick. Clear the second stage of Dr. Wily's castle using only the Mega Buster. And defeat Copy Robot without taking damage and without using the pause glitch. This one I had to do some homework on to figure out, what the, oh yeah, I don't need that even. What the, best course of action would be for, accomplishing this. And I did learn the method for Elec Man. Because I remember that was giving me trouble, last stream. Okay, cut man down. Nice. Hey, Burncrow, how's it going, dude? We are in the middle of the preference for plasma achievement for Mega Man 1. Going to try and beat the game using only the Buster, Super Arm, and Magnet Beam. And I'm also going for the Wily Stage 2 achievements while I'm at it. That was it the beat Copy Robot without taking damage, and then the beat the stage using only the Mega Buster. Okay, Elec Man. Back up. Oh. Okay, I could yap again. Copy Robot is tricky, but if you get him stuck, you can do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure from what I was researching, it has a similar AI to Elec Man. Just the only problem, it doesn't have the end lag that Elec Man's attacks do. Or the start lag, I should say. Well, this is where the fun begins. I could go for that, but no. Oop, on. Oh, just run. Book it. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, Go, go, go. Don't need that, so we're just gonna pass. Damn, okay. I can revisit the stage later for the Deathless, but still gonna go for the perfect. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, perfect and, no, only the Buster. Oh, shit. Not like it matters, because I don't think Super Arm or Magnet Beam are really doing much here. Just run. Oop. Yep. Okay, Copy Robot time. Let's see if I remember the strat. Yeah, it jumps whenever I shoot, and it shoots at specific intervals, including the middle part. Back up, back up, back up. Oh. Okay, well, we can work that out. Oh, shoot. At the very least, I think that does reset the counter for the Deathless, so we can try that again. He kept jumping for it. Yep. I got a bit too greedy. Not a bad first attempt, though. Farewell to that one rolling cutter that just kind of flew off into the abyss. Maybe we'll find it in Mega Man 2. Alright. Elecman. Back up, back up, back up. Nuts. Okay. We can just toss ourselves into the abyss. That works. We didn't get far enough for it to, you know, get us any reasonable amount of progress where it would matter, so might as well, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like Elecman is really the boss of this stage, despite Copy Robot existing. Cutman's just kind of here. I like Cutman, though. Whee! To be fair, Wiley, this one before the Hearts levels do Buster only. Coincidentally, those are the levels I'm missing achievements for. Oh. Kill! Ah! The double. He broke the script and immediately that spurred panic. Okay. We will have his number yet. No. Yeah, most of the Elecman deaths are always suicide bomber strats. You get to that last little bit of health on him, and when he breaks pattern from there, it becomes a matter of, can I kill him before he kills me? The answer is almost always yes and no. Whoop. Oh, back up. Bunny ears, 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 ears, bunny, 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 bunny. Don't know how that helped me keep concentration, but hey, it worked. Bunny. And I got my tax write-off from Elecman. Nice. Ouch. Spent it all in one place. Hey, Ginma, how's it going, dude? Okay, Poppy Robot time. He will shoot and we will zoot. Ah, dang it. Okay. We can at least get 2 here. Oh. Darn, okay. So, we can still try to go for the perfect here. And then I can do the deathless on a second run. Because I'm going to need to get it one way or the other. It's got to be patient. Ooh. 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 Ah, dang it. How many lives do I have? 1. We can give it another shot. I like that he has a shooting point right next to the end of the screen to start. Yeah, it is diabolical. Look at him moonwalking in place like he owns the place. He kind of does, but that's beside the point. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I feel like Firestorm would definitely be handy to have here. Just, well, okay, I have an idea involving Firestorm, actually. Though it will require a bit of trickery. Well, we'll have to figure that out later. Back to square one. He decided to be cruel. Yeah. It feels like half the time he doesn't jump when you shoot him when he's about to. Other times it's like, nah. Oh yeah, I am definitely feeling the flow. But the flow is also starting to feel me a little bit. Okay, get to the corner. Oh. And Electman is the flow of electricity, unfortunately. We're gonna just hit. Into the pit. It burns. Electman wanted no friends there. He was sick and tired of me saying that he was doing bunny ears. Okay. It's the easiest part of the stage, but it is very fun fighting Cutman every time. Okay. Concentration mode. Eh, that works. Be a little tight on life energy, but that's fine. Hopefully. Worst case, we can just do the Death Plus achievement on a separate thing when we are allowed to use Rolling Cutter legally. Yep. Okay. At least spawns me here. Okay. I know there is a pattern we can go for here. Okay, that'll work. All right. Concentration mode, re-engage. Dang it. Full synchro. Oh, man. I think he put me into rage mode. Still does double damage, but at what cost? I'm gonna get a poor Buster ranking for that. Ugh. It's like he has a very particular pattern that he will abide by to the letter, but the problem is sometimes if you go off script, then it messes with you. Okay, we're gonna do that, 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 that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna be so honest with you. My eyes started to glaze over towards the end there. Oh. Fuck that boss. Okay. Now for the tube. Oh, damn it. And boy, am I glad that Guts Arm or Super Arm is illegal for this stage. I do not like fighting CW01P Buster only. Alright, remember that... Okay, this is where it switches to bullets. Yep, okay. Jump, jump, jump. No slide, because this is Mega Man 1. Jump, jump, jump. Moonwalk for good measure. Okay. Cool. Buster only funny bubble guy as hell. Again, I'm pretty sure it is impossible to do that fight no damage. Yeah, it depends on the pattern he gives you, right? Okay, now this is the stage where I need to do it without losing a life, which, I mean, either way, that, you know, which means don't game over, loser. Very possible, but watch out. One of Dr. Wily's devious traps. To go for the Yashaishi or to not go for the Yashaishi? Oh, wait, hang on. Ah, without using the Magnet Beam, yeah, no Yashaishi. Ooh, ah! Oh, thankfully that game over anyways, so we're fine. Ouch. Weirdly precise level design without Magnet Beam. Mega Man 1. Yeah, I attempted the platform jump here before going for the achievement. Yeah, it's wacky. I think it, like, there's like a weird bit of momentum behind your jump, almost. So it can be advantageous to just kind of, you know, get a running start, almost. Oh man, was giving me the footsies there. Whew. Eats Flamesman. Okay, Iceman. Iceman and the weirdly precise jumps. That's not gonna be fun. Ah, damn it. Oh, and it respawns me here? Ugh. It's like, really? I'm just gonna go for the, Buster only, Guts Arm, no Buster only, Guts Arm, Super Arm, Magnet Beam achievement for this run, and then when we actually need to, do the Deathless, oh shit, I did the wrong, no, Fireman, have mercy! Fireman! I'm good at video games, I promise, guys. Oh god, he's standing on the teleporter. Okay. The flames are just as burn all. It's a cleansing flame. I need to see a redraw of that one panel from the Mega Man X4 manga where X is holding the burning Repliforce flag, but it's Fireman instead. Yeah, definitely should be a lot more manageable done separate. Right. Ooh, okay. Point blank. No, Gutsman, have mercy. Okay. How many lives do I have? Null. Okay. This might be fun. Oh, life refills either. Oh boy. Yeah, I will be of the mind for this particular stage, if I game over here, I am just gonna go for the Chivo number 1 and not so much Chivo number 2. Well. Anyway. Hey, we can try the jump again. Oh, to be playing Mega Man 1. Okay. Few pixels ahead. Wait for it, wait for it. Ah! I knew at the apex of my jump that would not be enough. Hey, we can just do this. Free spike pit, you know. Comes in handy. Whee! I gotta leave it as a real treat to see you do the copyright Fat Lab. Good luck. I'll see if it sounds good. Have a good one, Crow. It was great having you in the chat, man. I'm gonna try to do more of these afternoon streams, so you're more likely to catch them. Yeah, take care. Right. Alright, and now we gotta wait for the bus. Right. Oh, is it 3 pixels off the edge? I'll do 4, because I'm a rebel. Okay. I'm gonna be a bit greedy here. Grab the Asaishi, just to have that extra little bit of health to work with. Okay. Well, I thought the bombs despawn if you kill them while they're midair. Oh no! Okay, I broke him back into his pattern. Good. Okay, didn't take damage from that. Good. Gutsman time. Cool. Plenty of wiggle room for Wily Capsule now. Or, not Wily Capsule, Wily Machine. John Willis. Okay. Oh, forward. Okay. Ah, so close. All right. Again, we can probably do the perfect when we actually have the special weapons online for this. It is amazing just how, like, easy Phase 1 gets shredded, though. Like, oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Deathless without weapons is not fun. Sorry, we're nipping this in the bud or right now. Alright, once it gives me the Chivo, I'm just gonna switch. Let's see. Okay, so I need that one and those last three. Okay. So, I will just restart the game. And back to square one. So. Since we're doing all weapons deathless now, yeah, still start with Guts, man. Our pattern that we had for the previous playthrough was min-max just well enough to where we can get all the hard stages out of the way first. While giving us the kind of tactical advantage we need to make the harder stages easier. And last one. Yeah. One pellet of energy. I don't know why I bother doing this. There's a turbo button on this controller. It's just force of habit. Okay. Gutsman, more like Buttsman. Or Yetsman. I know a guy who tried to do Mr. Perfect runs of the whole game a while back. It was really funny seeing him get increasingly good at Gutsman. Oh, dude. Yeah, like I said, at the beginning of the stream I mentioned, I was going for the 9 lives achievement off camera because it's boring as sin. And I just replayed Gutsman stage like 7 times. Really more because I attempted it on stream last week and then had a few moments where I died a few days ago. It is... I like have the dude down to practically a science at this point. It's really funny. So I will deviate just a little bit here. I'm going to do Cutman next, so I don't have to do the funny cheese strat on a Lekman ever again. Because as good as it is for Buster-only related runs, I kind of just want to shred him at this point. Comfortably. There's no margin for error. And it's like, really, no continues might as well not even be an achievement for me, just because if I'm going for that, I might as well go for no deaths regardless. Speaking of, shoutouts to the South Island Champion achievement in Sonic 1. I mentioned this in the previous stream, but god, I hate that one. There's so many things in Sonic 1 you just forget that can just instantly kill you that exist in the latter half of the game. Not even that, just Marble Zone at the earliest. Yes, I have Sonic 1 Mastery on Hardcore, and that was a nightmare. Yeah. Neat to learn that the emblems at the end of each stage are manually set by the game and not just randomly generated. That was kind of cool. Okay, we ball, we ball, we ball. Nope. Miss. Double miss. Fortunately, it's just cut, man. Can't believe Cutman dodged 2 out of the 3 rocks. That is exactly why we bring the 3rd rock. Oh, cool. I get to do this stage without having to worry about these bastards. Been a while since I've been able to do that. As an aside, reminds me, there's a Mega Man 1 ROM hack I played recently that basically changes a lot of the original game to make it a more balanced experience. I'm gonna put balanced in massive air quotes because what they did to the rolling cutter is like hilariously broken. Because they made it to where you can angle the thing now to aim diagonally upwards, and like a close range sphere in front of Mega Man that almost functions like a melee attack. Almost like a proto Shadow Blade in a sense. Okay. I think the funniest part, though, is that they still didn't rebalance the Super Arm to be better than the garbage we still have, but that's neither here nor there. Wow, the rare weave in between shots with that enemy. I almost never see that. That enemy whose name I actually do forget. Okay, these guys. And because we are legally allowed to create our own platforms, I am just not going to bother with this section. Okay, like man, I have had enough of your shit. Perish. Okay, like man down, Iceman next. Speaking of bosses, I have had enough of their shit. Also, I don't know if this is just me, but it looks like Iceman and the Chex Notes Crazy Raisies are like in a perpetual state of pogging with their sprites. I don't really know what to say other than that, just an observation I made. Okay. Hard part of the level done. Get our free life. Alright, 3 shots is all we need. Okay, on to Bomb Man. For no other reason than his stage kind of sucks. At a brief moment of clarity, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have to reserve the magnet beam for anything. Ow! Alright, Sniper, Joe. Hit him with the Emperor Palpatine special. Straight from the Emperor Palpatine Surgical Reconstruction Center. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Back to Gutsman. Got a little too spooked by the Medusa pattern explosives. God. I might just go for Bomb Man second now, just to get that side out of the way. It's like weirdly difficult if you if you kind of suck with those types of enemies. Maybe that's just a me thing, though. I might be crazy, but did I just perfect run the stage by accident? I might need to rewatch that. I don't remember getting hit by one of the picket men at all. Weird. Okay, took the upper path. It's like, as much of a pain in the ass the stage can be sometimes, I do like the feeling of dodging all of those, I don't know what you call them, but the little, the screw bombers, right? Okay, this part. Ouch. Double ouch. Not even gonna bother, because if I die, that won't have any meaning to me. I'm just leaving. Bye. You can get your one free pot shot, but that's it. Oop. Okay, we'll never have to worry about Bomb Man ever again now. Hopefully, of course. Okay, Cutsman. Cut man, singular. Not Cutsman. That's a Captain N character. Ah! Fuck. Oh. Again, just cut, man. We don't have to worry about playing this as cleanly as possible. Rude. A little spooky, but what's the worst that can happen? It's cut, man. There we go. Glad I didn't eat my words. Electric Man! It really does say a lot about the developer's faith in your ability to beat the stage when they have a ladder not 3 screens away from the start that just make you backtrack for a large health pickup. I think that's kind of funny. Alright, we'll take this path. Ow, rude. Missed the pickup, that's okay. Rare instance where I will use Hyper Bomb. I do wonder. Oh, that's interesting. I might try something in a bit. For no other reason than I think it's funny. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, this is just better. I think had there been, like, a platform, like a one-tile platform right on the left of the ladder, that might have been a cute way of dealing with Big Eye in a, in some niche circumstance, but, game said no. He can assault you on ladders. Okay, that just leaves Iceman and Fireman. Close, but not quite to my favorite Cool Math Games Flash game. Yeah. Because I do not trust those things, I am just gonna gun it. Ow. It's like fitted sheets. The name is misleading because they absolutely do not do that. Oh yeah, no, I've had many attempts at Iceman's Buster-only run, thwarted by the fact that the magnet beam is almost required for that section, because sometimes you just try and jump on them, and they fall. Like, they drop you right through. You just take damage. One of the most designed enemies in the franchise. Yeah, so the fact that their movement pattern is practically RNG. Okay. As we aren't doing any specific challenges, Magnet Beam, go. Go Gadget Toothpaste Laser. How goes the achievement hunting? Well, we are doing the final three, which are beat the game with no continues, beat the game without dying, and then beat Wily Stage 4 without using the Magnet Beam or without pressing select. So we are just winding down the last of the 6 Robot Master stages, and that's where the fun begins. None of those were no damage, right? Yeah, yeah, we're good there. I already took care of a lot of the no damage achievements at this point. Well, I say a lot of all of them. It's just no dying, is the consistent factor. Usually, any really esoteric achievements get moved over to the subset. It's like for real sickos. Ooh. Okay, Dr. Wawi. One of those is much easier to do than the other, so that's good. Yeah. Again, the no continues achievement might as well not even exist if I'm already going for no deaths. It's just a freebie, basically. Classic Mega Man sounds horrifying. Funny enough, I might have mentioned this to you already. I was doing some research on Mega Man 2. You can do most of the achievements there in normal difficulty. So just the easy mode, if you wanted to, which isn't that bad. At least in theory. Oh, now I can do that first try. Lovely. I think the game that scares me the most at this juncture is Mega Man 3. So I'm pretty sure there's a achievement for doing Shadow Man damage lists, which I do not like the prospect of. I do not know what the OOT set looks like. Go, 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 go. Alright, will the footholders have mercy? Oh. Okay, now we just need to get more juice for our stuff. More for Del Beam. Really, I don't think I'll be needing Super Arm that much, or Ice Slasher. I'll just go with what we got here. Okay, Yellow Devil round something. I mean, he is pretty round. Look at him, he's just a bouncing baby boy. Ah! You know, I just realized the funny part. I could theoretically do the pause glitch here since there's no restriction on me doing that anymore. Perish. Because, yeah, it's just Castle Stage 4 I'm not allowed to press select on. Okay, yeah. Cutman, so... can't do anything there. I will get more Magnet Beam. You bastard! Ah. Hey, Electman time. Back away. Alright, Thunderbeam, now's your time to shine. As of most times is not your time to shine. I think I said that right, maybe. Give me your blue balls. For no other reason than... I don't know, points, I guess. This is Mega Man 1. Those. Please and thank you. Alright, so... Copy Robot. Round something. So I have a strat here that I'm gonna see if it works. Oop. 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 Okay. That did not work. Okay, we're just gonna switch back to Firestorm. Okay, back to the Buster. Okay, I was sweating there for a sec. Oh, God. Intermission stage. There's the bullets. Looked up Ocarina Time. It's 99 or 90% stuff I've already done. Well, hey, you know, you want to do another run of Ocarina of Time? There's a good excuse for it, I guess. Alright. Now for the final stage! Oh boy. Chat, lend me your energy. We are going to wait. Wait for the bus. Okay, that's the hard part. How about the boss rematches? Okay, after that, it's Fireman. So I am just going to switch to the Buster for this, because Fireman Buster only is arguably easier for me. Okay. Now, Iceman. And Gutsman, which I'm just going to do Buster only because, really, the Hyper Bomb just kind of sucks. Alright, and we are going in with a full tank of energy for Wily. This should be it. Alright, rolling cutter. And we did it! That's Mega Man 1 done without taking any deaths, and I guess also doing the final stage of Wily Castle without dying, using the Magnet Beam, and without pressing select. But most importantly, that is every achievement in Retro Achievements done for Mega Man 1. Finishing the first arc of this marathon. Oh, God. Return of the Rock. Yep, mastery number 2. Because Sonic 1 was just kind of the test bed for all this. 4 hours, 50 minutes, even. Crazy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. In a weird sort of way, it felt easier than I expected, but that feeling might change the further down the line we get with some of the other games, because I do want to do as many of the classic games as I reasonably can. Most of the numbered ones, at the very least. I'm still debating on if I want to do, like, Mega Man and Bass and such for streams, but hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, no. Hey, like with the Sonic 1 RetroAchievement collection I did not too long ago in my own time, this gave me a new appreciation for Mega Man 1. There's a lot of jank to it still, but a lot of small intricacies that I enjoy now that I've actually had to engage with them on a even level. Mega Man 2 isn't that bad, but has some extremely stupid ones. I can't recommend mastering on all games on RetroAchievements. That checks, yeah. I was just kind of looking over the achievements for X8, and no. I'm not doing that one to completion. At least, not unless I get really stupidly bored. But yeah, it was a good time. Oh, seriously, I thought it'd be funny, but also unfortunate if you managed to power burnout trying to do this for every game. Well, I'm gonna spread it out. I might try and do, like, maybe one planned for a month. So this will be the one for January. Yeah, Mega Man 2 will probably be sometime in early February, just to give myself a buffer. Though, funny enough, I do already have another Mega Man-related thing on the schedule for this week, so who knows? Maybe I'll just tangentially burn out on different things, which is very funny. One a week, baby! Oh, no! Grizzly's out here trying to make me hate the color blue. I don't know if I like this. If you do the Mega Man World 5 set, I made the badges. Oh, that's adorable. I will have to consider it. I mean, it is funny. I was looking at those not too long ago and saw that the what was it? The set for World 5 for all of the World games do allow the colorization patches. So I might, even if not on stream, in my own time, I need to do those just for fun. But yeah, that was Mega Man 1, and I don't have anything else planned after that. But hey, we got a good 2 hours killed, so you know, there's that. So that's probably where we'll call it a stream for today. I might need to grab lunch in a bit. So thank you all for dropping in. We'll try and do more afternoon streams. I've kind of been enjoying the vibe of this one, but hey, that's something for us to discuss later. Till then, this has been StupidStudiosN signing out. Have a good rest of your afternoon/evening, everyone. Ciao.